What's going on YouTube? It's me, Vinny, and we're back here with another video. As you can see behind me, this is the car we're going to be working on. I'm going to be posting the pictures the customer sent me in the video, and just to show you guys what I got an idea of before we even got here. But it looked like this vehicle had been left outside. Obviously you can see the top is down. It might be broken, it might be an issue. They didn't tell me. They just sent me the pictures. They want it done. They want it cleaned as best as possible. There is some mold, there is some mildew and stuff like that, but we're gonna take care of that with the steamer and the right products. And I'm gonna be making a video for you guys to let you know how we're gonna be taking care of it, and we're gonna be showing you the befores, how we're cleaning it, what we're cleaning it with, and then the afters to show you guys that it is possible to make a difference on these cars. Sometimes it might not be 100%, but it is going to be a lot better and safer for this customer to drive this vehicle or restore the vehicle. So we're going to get into this video. Like I said, I'm going to show you guys what I use, the steamers, the carpet cleaners, everything to help with mold, mildew, or anything like that. And let's get to it. Alright, so today's cleaners that we're going to be using, we're going to be using regular upholstery cleaner for the carpets, and we're going to be using an enzyme as well. This is for any bacteria. Most of the time it's for blood or anything like that, but it is for bacteria purposes, so we're going to use that as well. And then the last one we're going to be using is Super Clean. We're going to be using this on all the panels, the seats, everything as well, because Super Clean is a degreaser, so it's going to break down. It's going to eat up anything, and it's going to be the most effective at cleaning stuff. Most of the time I don't use any mildew or mold cleaners on plastics or anything like that, because you don't know how they're going to be. Most of the time they're not meant to be used on, interiors of vehicles, so you don't want to go with those cleaners. The main thing we're going to be using today is the steamer, so that's going to be attacking the mold and mildew and anything like that. Better than the cleaners and stuff like that. So the steamer is going to be the main cleaner, but this is going to be the breakdown and tear down part of the cleaning process. So those are pretty much the three main things we're going to be using today. If we use some stain cleaners, those are just going to be regular Folex or anything like that, but those are going to be our three main products. So we're going to get back into it. We're going to show you guys how we start taking stuff apart and cleaning it and taking care of the whole vehicle. All right, guys, so real quick, I know the lighting's kind of bad right here. There we go, that's better. These carpets are soaked, so it definitely was left outside. Even behind this seat, the carpet back here is completely soaked. I know it's hard to see. And unfortunately, battery on this vehicle is completely dead. The car's been sitting obviously outside, like I had mentioned in the beginning of the video. So we cannot move seats forward. We can't even take them out because we can have access to these front bolts, but we won't even be able to get access to these back bolts. So this customer is out of town. They have it out in their yard. They wanted it done. So until they either get back or put a new battery in, I will come back and we'll be able to take the seats out and get under there and finish the job for them. But as of right now, we're gonna get as much as we can out here. We're gonna try to put my extractor back here and disconnect it where it's just a vacuum line to soak up as much water under there and use the air compressor and all that. But yeah, you guys can see it is soaked. Like bad. And obviously, like I had mentioned in my previous videos, it's been pouring rain here in Sacramento. So we're gonna let the extractor do the work here and pick up all this water. All right, so we're gonna start shampooing these carpets. We have the Mighty here. It is the HP60 8070. It is heated, so this water gets pretty hot, which is a good thing. It helps dry faster and breaks down anything that's any dirt and stuff like that that's in the carpet. The vacuum is extremely good on this thing. So we're gonna be using this to take care of all the water that is in those carpets right there before we start on anything else, so that they can have the most amount of time to dry. So these are the cleaners that I'm going to be using today. It is all three of them mixed into the same thing, diluted with water. This is what I have found out to work the best. Everybody's different. Everybody uses their own cleaners. Everybody, tries different things. This is my favorite way of doing it. I have it in a Roundup sprayer. I believe it's a 2-gallon one. I can do multiple cars with this, fill it up one time. It'll probably last me about a week or so, depending on how much I fill it up. So this is what we're gonna be using. We're gonna wanna make sure everything in here is hit. It's already wet, so we're gonna pretty much soak it again because the extractor is going to be pulling up majority of this, or pretty much all of it. But we still wanna make sure it's clean. So as I was saying earlier, with these seats not being able to move, you might have to improvise sometimes on details. You might not be able to get to everything perfectly. And the back of those carpets being soaked down there, I am going to disconnect my extractor. You can take this apart and you can change the heads on these, and they have all different attachments. But I'm going to remove these. Basically, I'm removing this piece right here that's too bulky to get down there, and it's now just like a regular vacuum. So I'm just gonna bend this line back this way. It's not gonna do anything. The line is flexible, it's bendable, it is braided steel, I believe. And now I'm just gonna tuck this hose all the way back there and use it as a normal vacuum flat. And we're gonna pull up as much water as we can that way, just because we're not able to move the seats and do anything like that. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick how we do that and take care of it. All right, so we're almost done with the vehicle. Everything is looking great. Now we're gonna get into the shining of all the plastics, the seats, the trim, and stuff like that. And today I'm gonna try something just a little different. We're gonna be using a paint gun. Is basically what it is from Harbor Freight. They're about $15 or so. I normally use it for my tire shine, but today we're gonna try it for our trim. We're using P&S Natural Finish in here. I use it on all my interiors for the door panels, the plastics, anything for the trim. On the seats, we're gonna use leather conditioner, but for all the rest, we're gonna be using this. And we're just gonna see how it works. We're gonna see if it saves time. We're gonna see if it leaves overspray. We're gonna see pretty much the pros and cons of using this. So we're gonna get right into it and finish up this car. Alright, and that's a wrap for today's video. We're all done. It actually looks amazing in here. I didn't expect it to actually turn out this good. And to be honest, I really did like using the compressed air to put on the shine. It actually made it really easy. I figured out the settings on that air gun and made it to where it was laying down perfect, where it wasn't spraying too much or too little. And we did the whole interior that way, and then we did leather conditioning on the leather. But we're all set, we're all done. I have the videos for you guys right after this, and it's gonna show you guys how this thing turned out, and it actually turned out really good. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and like I always say, post a comment if you have any ideas or videos that you guys want me to make. I appreciate all you guys and your support, and I'm out of here.